What's up, Lions fans? This is your boy, The Bridge, aka the most delusional Lions fan that you're ever going to meet. Okay, so first thing that I want to start off the video by saying is, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And I also want to thank the 50 people that have subscribed. It might seem like a small number to most, but it was one of the milestones that I set for myself, just to let me know that I was kind of going in the right direction with it. And you know, if you one of those 50 people and you watching, I appreciate y'all because y'all did take out the time, you know, to watch my video and subscribe. You know, I know a lot of people are busy through the day, so if you did take that time to do that, then I appreciate you. Even if you haven't subscribed yet and you watching this video, thank you, you know, because you still taking time out your day to hear what I gotta say. So let's go ahead and get into this video. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. First thing I want to talk about is the Saints, okay? We played them on Sunday. We've been hearing a lot of stuff, you know, but the Saints 1-2. The Saints are 1-2. The Lions are 1-2, okay? The Saints have an offense that is struggling. The Lions, our offense have just started picking up. The Saints have a defense that is struggling. The Lions, our defense has just started picking up, you know? So it's like, I feel like people are looking at this Saints team as if it was the Saints team from the past years, like last year and the year before, but it's not. You know, this is a different team. You know, they're missing one of their best receivers. And Drew Brees, I don't feel like he's actually gotten comfortable with his receivers yet, and you can see it. Let me just give y'all some numbers real quick. You know, I ain't gonna overload y'all with numbers, all right? But Alvin Kamara, let's just go to his receiving, okay? Because rushing, he's averaging 5 yards a carry, and he has 153 yards in 3 games. So let that sink in. He has 153 yards in 3 games. So what's that telling you? He's averaging about 50 yards a game. That's not Alvin Kamara from last year, okay? And the reason that is, I'm gonna get to it, is he's making up for it on the receiving end. You know, he's basically turned into a receiver this year for Drew Brees, because Drew Brees, I feel, doesn't trust his wide receivers and his tight ends, you know, to get the job done, because Kamara has 27 catches for 285 yards and 3 touchdowns in 3 games. Okay, now that's crazy numbers for a running back to have as a, you know, receiving. Running backs don't usually look like that. I mean, throughout the whole year, it might not have 27 catches. He has 27 catches in three games. Our leading catcher has what? I think it's TJ Hawkinson with like 13 receptions or something like that in 3 games. So for a running back to have 27 catches is unheard of. Yep, TJ Hawkinson has 13 receptions. Marvin Jones have 11. Amendola has 8. Swift has 9. Galladay has 6. So nobody on our team has those type of numbers receiving. And what it is Drew Brees is going to his check down option way more than he usually does in his career. Okay, and the reason for this is, it can be 3 reasons, okay, for a quarterback to go to their check down and not go through their progressions and look downfield to try to advance the ball further. First reason is, maybe Kamara is just so open to where it's like, bro, I have to give him the ball. You know, like he's there. Maybe he's open that much. All right. The second reason could be, maybe Brees doesn't have enough time because of his offensive line isn't giving him enough time to look and find the right, you know, pass or get in the right passing lanes to get the ball upfield. Now, the third reason and the final reason could be his receivers aren't getting open. Okay, and if the receivers aren't getting open, then of course, yes, you go to your check down. But to go to him 27 times, and this is where it really gets me at is, Kamara has 27 catches. Now, Smith, Cook, and Sanders, those are the 3 guys for the receiving. That's their 3 guys for their receiving core, the main guys. Smith has 10 catches. Cook has 9 catches. Sanders has 8. 10, 9, and 8. 27. So Kamara has 27 catches, and the entire main receiving core has 27 catches altogether. Now, that to me is unheard of. The only time I remember it being something like this, where the receivers weren't really getting a lot of catches and stuff, was with Alex Smith when they were saying he wasn't throwing to his receivers or something like that, and the running backs were just scoring. Y'all remember? I think he was playing for the Chiefs then. Like his receivers weren't getting any catches, you know, or any touchdowns or something like that, you know. So this is highly unusual for Drew Brees, but it's not like he hasn't been playing like up to standard. Like he's been playing good. You know, he has 760 yards, and I think he's like throwing 70. He has like 72 completions on like 104 passes at the tip. So he's not doing bad. It's just it's not the usual Drew Brees advancing the ball upfield. You know, we're used to him throwing bombs, being a gunslinger, launching passes and stuff, but you're not really getting that from him right now. You know, you're getting these short passes between anywhere between 5 and 15 yards. Usually Brees is a 15 to 30 guy. You know, like he has the ball in the air for a little bit of time, but you're really not seeing that from him now, and that's one thing if you're a Lions fan, you should kind of be worried about. And the reason you should be worried about it is because quarterbacks like this usually don't stay in a drought like this for long. Unless, you know, they don't stay in a drought like this for long. And when they go against defenses that have been known to, you know, not be great, which is what the Lions have been known for this season. You know, we had a great game on, a good game on defense against the Cardinals, and that kind of, you know, might get the things rolling for us a little bit. But a quarterback like Brees is looking at it like, oh yeah, this is my game where I could get all my guys happy, you know, get the team together. People forget this is a Super Bowl champion. You know, he knows what it takes. This is a Super Bowl champion here, you know, so we're not dealing with no unseasoned quarterback, you know, a quarterback that's trying to find his legs. This is a guy that's been through this before. He knows that it's not going to last forever, you know, so he's looking at this game like this is the game where I got to, you know, get it together. We can go 2-2, you know, so he's looking at how we're looking at it, you know, so we have to definitely come with a different mindset. But that's one thing to watch out for. Kamara having 27 catches and the entire receiving corps having 27 catches, that balance there is just crazy, you know, so and I don't think it's going to last forever. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the Saints on 4th down. Now, this is important because this game, in my opinion, it's either going to be super close or the Lions are going to pull away early and hold on, you know. And the reason I say pull away early because we start off good and the Saints start off bad. So if we start off how we usually start off and then the Saints start off how they usually start off bad, you know, it can be great for us as long as we hold on, you know, and not give up the lead, you know, because on 4th down, the Saints let teams go 4 and 5, so they're giving opponents an 80% chance to convert on 4th down, and that's big for us, you know, because we have been going for it a little bit more on 4th down, and on 3rd down, they are allowing 48% completion, you know, so we're gonna have to be a second down pass team. And what I mean by that is TJ Hawkinson has been tremendous for us, you know, so if we get into like a 2nd and 7 situation, usually you would say run it, see how many yards you can get. Can you get a little closer? What I'm saying is you might want to put both of your tight ends on the end because it works so good every time they do it. It works so good. Or whatever. You can't stop it because you don't know if those tight ends are going to stay there and block or if they're going to release. You know, every time we do it, we get at least 15 yards. And I hope Bevel and them, you know, pay attention to that because literally every time, you know, we do it, we get big yardage. And this should go to show you. TJ Hawkinson has 13 receptions on 16 targets for 171 yards, and he's averaging 13 yards every catch. That should tell you something. You know, he only missed 3 passes and got 13 of 16 catches. I hope they pay attention to this because every time they put both of them tight ends there, and they block, and then Hawkinson releases, he's open. Crazy open every time, especially off the play action. You know, so we're going to have to be a second down passing team. You know, Adrian Peterson is going to be great for us, you know, even if he gets small yardage, because even if you go past second down and you get like 4 or 5 yards, I say go ahead and see what Adrian Peterson can do. You know, like, go ahead, you know, put that fullback in front of him and let him go up the middle, because you can't really stop the man when you do that. When he has a lead fullback block, it's nothing they can really do with him. You know, so that's going to be big for us. And the thing that a lot of people are not paying attention to is Detroit hasn't been bad on third down. We have not been bad on third down. You know, I was looking at, I was like, wait, is that right? You know, we're 12 and 30. We've given up 12 third down conversions out of 33. So teams against us has a 36% success rate, and that's pretty good. You know, that's pretty good. That's meaning 1 out of 3 times the team is on third down, they might not, you know, they might get it. You know, and I live with them odds, you know. So the defense has been pretty good on third down, you know. So we got to go ahead and give them credit where that's due, you know. And, I just want to say the things we're going to have to watch out for in this game is Kamara being a part of the receiving game, because a lot of teams, especially if we go into that zone, it's going to cause the linebackers to go, you know, to drop back maybe 5 yards and play home and contain the quarterback. And then you got that 4-man rush up front. And then, you know, your secondary, they're dropping back maybe 10, 15 yards, you know, and playing the ball, playing their area, you know. And if Kamara is on the check down, you know, his speed, he's hard to tackle in the open field. So, you know, we definitely have to put like a spotlight on him to, you know, make sure we're not totally losing him in the play, because sometimes when running backs are used as receivers, it get a little tricky, because if all guys go out, you know, there's nobody attacking him. That's like 10, 15 yards. And his speed alone, you know, can easily push it to 20 plus, you know. So we definitely have to watch out for that. We have to watch out for, because I feel like Saunders is going to have a big game. Because there's no way this man has 8 catches in 3 games, you know. So I feel like Okuda is going to have another tough task. You know, this man, he's been going tough task after tough task, from Devontae Adams to DeAndre Hopkins. Now he's dealing with Smith or Sanders, you know. So those are both veteran guys, you know, so it's not going to be an easy day for him. But he's going to have to come ready, you know. And the highlights for us, I'm going to talk about in the next video, and that's going to be the receiving core. But other than that, man, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for continuously watching me and continuously just showing support, you know, and watching videos. So, yeah, appreciate y'all. This is your boy, The Bridge, a.k.a. the most delusional Lions fan you're ever going to meet. I'm out.